in my opinion, was really, 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 really well done. The I think it's my favorite movie out of the whole this whole year, 2016.
What? The best movie this year so forth? I have to disagree with you there, Ashinator. Here's my review for Batman vs. Superman. Hi everyone, it's Andreas here, and welcome back to Addicted Movieholics. As you probably saw from the previous video, Ashine went and saw Batman vs Superman, and he shared with everyone his thoughts regarding to the movie. Well, I am going to do the same. Here's my review to Batman vs Superman, and it is going to be a spoiler-free video, so don't worry if you haven't seen the movie as yet. No secrets, no plot details, and all that will be shared in this video. It will purely be my reactions to that movie. Now, just like Ashinator, the movie came out here in Australia on a few days before Good Friday, and I had a chance to go on the weekend and have a look at it with my fiance. And well, okay, where to start? Ashinator, as you heard from his video, he really enjoyed it. He thought it was the best movie so far in 2016. He really enjoyed many aspects of it. I feel like in this regard, in this movie, it's going to be a bit of a civil war, just like the upcoming movie, because he loved it and I totally did not like it. I thought it was okay. I thought it was okay. It wasn't a terrible movie. It was not a terrible movie. It was well done in certain aspects, but there are many good things and many bad things about this film. So first, let's just give a bit of a summary. So we've got Batman and we've got Superman, of course, as the title suggests. We've got Ben Affleck as Batman and Henry Cavill as Superman, as we're used to from Man of Steel. There are some new characters as well coming along in this film, and as we know from the trailers, Wonder Woman is in it, and that's played by Gal Gadot. I think that's how you pronounce her name. And yeah, she did a pretty good job, but I'll talk about that a little bit later on. Now, pretty much the scenario is that it's been about 2 years after Man of Steel, so since the destruction of Metropolis, and it continues on with that. It sort of talks about, as we saw from the trailers, it talks about the city there, the people feel helpless. There's this social sort of feeling of, some people think that Superman can be a savior, some people Superman can be a hindrance to the city. So there's this conflict between, is Superman good or bad for that city? At the same time, Ben Affleck from Gotham, playing as Batman, he saw the city get destroyed, so he's got eternal feelings that Superman is probably a harm and a baddie to him, and that, pretty much he's not viewed as a human but is viewed as an alien. So then the conflict begins in a way. So that is not a spoiler, because that is pretty much what the trailers show to us. So first, let's talk about the good. What I felt was the good in the movie. Ben Affleck played, in my opinion, the best Batman and Bruce Wayne. I think he did an excellent job. Before the movie came out, there were a lot of talk about how Ben Affleck is not going to do a good Batman. We used to the Christopher Nolan trilogy, and that Batman, Christian Bale, was really good at it, and I agree. I love that Batman, the Dark Knight series, the trilogy. I thought that was really played like nearly perfection by Christian Bale, but I don't know, Ben Affleck really seems like what we've been used to recently with the Arkham games of Batman. So with Arkham Asylum, Arkham Origins, Arkham Knight, I don't know. It seemed that this kind of Batman was more of a badass Batman, more of a brawler, and the combos. as we saw in the trailer, where there's a section where a few men with guns are waiting for Batman at the door, but then Batman comes from underneath, and then he pretty much is like defeating everyone, you know, and is that combo, the brawler. He did that very well. So it seems like what we've been used to in the video games, that's the Batman that we can see on the screen. And the suit looks so good. The suit looks like a proper Batman suit. It's not just all black. We've got the black cape with the grey front, just like it's in the comics. It's really good. And Ben Affleck, he played really well. Like, I feel sorry for this guy, because you've probably noticed in some of the videos that are coming out lately with an interview, and there's a question that was asked about there's been a lot of negative feedback and negative reviews about the movie. You see Ben Affleck there. He's really sad. Like, I feel sorry for him, because he did an excellent job in this film, in my opinion. I think he played as Batman really, really well.
Since reviews for the film have come out, and I don't know if you've had a chance to have a look at them, or like your response to those, or...
No, what are they saying?
Well, it's been getting a mixed response. I just wondered whether how that makes you guys feel, and whether it will even affect the film as such.
Well, the interesting thing is that
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again, because a vision softly creeping left its seeds while I was sleeping, and the vision that was planted in my brain still remains within the sound of silence.
or at least partly have spoken.
Ben?
I agree.
Superman now, Henry Cavill, yeah, he was okay. Like, you know, he was a pretty good Superman. He pretty much played the same way that he played in Man of Steel. And he was okay. Like, I honestly, out of the whole movie, the standout for me was Ben Affleck as Batman and Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman. She played a really good Wonder Woman, and her role in the movie was really exciting and really good. It was a nice welcome to have her in the series, and I really enjoyed her character as well. Now, Jesse Eisenberg, who played as Lex Luthor, my thoughts when I was watching the trailers, my thoughts before going into the film, I knew that he might have not played Lex Luthor well. But my expectations, my hopes were high that maybe I would have been proven wrong. But yeah, he didn't play well. He was a bit crazy. Like, Lex Luthor is crazy, but it seemed not the crazy type of Lex Luthor. To me, it sort of seemed more like the Riddler in the Batman series. So he was okay. Like, there were certain times where Lex was pretty good. Like Lex, like he's like, oh yeah, this is Lex. But the majority of the movie, it wasn't really like him. So I was a bit disappointed with that. Now, that's pretty... Oh, actually, there's a few more good things. So the action, when there was action, that was pretty much top-notch. The CGI was amazing. I really loved the music. Some of the music was taken from Man of Steel, of course, because Superman's in it. But then there was new kind of music when Lex was introduced, when Wonder Woman was introduced, a bit of more darker tones for Batman. Hans Zimmer is a great composer, and I love all his music that he's done. So again, hands down, music great. He did an excellent job again. Now to the bad things. So where to start? For me, this movie has been in the making for a while, and since then there's been many Marvel movies, there's been many We've had Avengers, we've actually had 2 Avengers, we've had a whole series of Iron Man movies, a whole series of Captain America movies, we've had Ant-Man, and so forth. There's no excuse. They've had the time to actually polish this film, to make it really work, and for me, it didn't work. It didn't work. It was really messy. Like, there was too many jump arounds. They tried to introduce too many characters. Even the introduction of those characters didn't work as well. The movie is called Batman v Superman. You expect they will fight each other, which they did, and we saw that in the trailers. But the reason behind why they fought, I felt it was pretty stupid. But if you want to find out more, you'll find out in the spoiler video that we'll do together, me and Ashanita. But yeah, I don't know, it just did not seem like in the comics. I was very disappointed. Like, I went into the movie with low expectations, as you probably saw in my previous videos that we've been doing with Ashanita about our expectations, and my low expectations, for me, this is just my opinion, were proven correctly. Like, as mentioned, there were many good things about the film. Like, some of the actors were really good, the characters were really good, the action was really good, but many times we want story as well, and I felt the story wasn't set up well. It was very, very messy. There are many times in the film as well, and as we saw in the trailer, where Batman is in the desert and he's like fighting, like it looks like Superman's men and so forth. It will make more sense when you watch the film. However, it still seemed out of context. Like, it just still didn't make sense. Like, you leave the cinema and you're like, what was that all about? Like, and there's many other scenes like that in the film. So, look, overall, Batman vs Superman: Dawn of Justice. If you're a big DC fan, if you like and love the Dark Knight trilogy, I would definitely give it a chance. Go and watch it. But I did not enjoy it. It was very long as well. It was 2.5 hours, which is okay. I've seen many other films that are 2.5 hour films, and they've been okay because they've flowed very well. In this film, it just seemed like it was dragging. Like, the beginning was really good, but then a huge chunk in the middle was really slow, and then there was like a fast pace action, and then it was really slow again. Like, the pace was really off. To me, there was a lot of confusion scenes, and when the action did actually start, that was amazing, that was awesome, that's what I wanted to expect. But there were a lot of slow scenes in this film, and I felt it was too long. Now, please post down in the comments what you thought of the film, if you really enjoyed it or not, if you disagree or agree with me. But that was pretty much my thoughts. So I was a bit disappointed with it. Sorry, Ashanita, but you say it was the best film of this year so far. I have to disagree. I did not enjoy it. I felt it was a bit of a waste of money to go to the cinema to actually watch it. So unfortunately, I was hoping it would be an amazing movie, but for me personally, there were many good things, but they had the time to really smooth it out and really make it a good film. To me, the negatives outweighed the positives. So, for my review for this movie, I give it a 6 out of 10. I was hoping to give it an 8 out of 10. I cannot justify to give it a 7. So, 6 out of 10 is what I'm giving it. Please keep coming back to Addicted Movieholics very soon, as we're going to be posting online our spoiler video where we're going to be having a discussion with me and Ashane, and that's going to be very interesting because it's like 2 complete opposites of our feelings about this film. But yeah, thank you for watching this movie review. Please post down in the comments what you thought about it, and until next time, keep being addicted to movies, and thanks for watching. See you, everyone.